Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to do a video analyzing the Georgia Senate runoff elections. So back on November 8th, as we can see here, there was the 2022 midterm elections in the state of Georgia, along with many other states across the country. We saw the Senate race between incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock versus the Republican candidate Herschel Walker. Now, on November 8th, we saw many races across the country, and the state of Georgia. One very competitive race was between Raphael Warnock and Herschel Walker. Now, Herschel Walker is a Republican candidate. He is a Trump-endorsed candidate who is running for the United States Senate in the state of Georgia. Now, and Raphael Warnock is a very progressive Democratic candidate who sides with the Democratic Party pretty much 100% of the time. The Biden administration votes with them pretty much 100% of the time, which is fine for him with the Democratic Party. They have a reliable senator to do what they need to get done in the state, which is good, and I'm fine with that. So we move down here, we can see the county map here. Pretty much the whole state is for Herschel Walker, but it is not as populated as around Columbus, Augusta, and Atlanta, as we can see here. So if we look down at the margins down here, Raphael Warnock is leading against Herschel Walker as of right now, but the county is stopped in the state for November 8th, the midterm election. But we can see Raphael Warnock has 1,946,117 votes. Herschel Walker's 1,908,442 votes. And that equals out for Herschel Walker with 48.5% to Raphael Warnock's 49.4%. Earlier in the night, when the results were coming in, Herschel Walker pretty much was leading, like around 60% in it, and so forth. But towards the end, you can see that Raphael Warnock did end up gaining on Herschel Walker. So yeah. But the reason what I want to talk about is how I think this will go for December the 6th. December the 6th is the runoff election between both of them, and late 2020 they go to a runoff. Now, in the runoff, I think that normally Democrats do very well in the state of Georgia in the runoff for their Senate, as we saw in 2020 with David Perdue and John Ossoff, also with Raphael Warnock and Kelly Loeffler. So we saw those both those Senate seats, the special and the regular Senate seat. They both went to the Democrats in runoffs. So that is very interesting to note with that. So anyway, the reason why I want to talk about this is that this really could control pretty much not the balance of power, but just overall control what we see in the United States Senate with representation for the state of Georgia. It could kind of split up the representation in the state of Georgia with one Republican senator and one Democratic senator. As we can see, the Democrats did hold on control of the United States Senate. By doing this, they won the state of Pennsylvania, a very tight race between Mehmet Oz and John Fetterman, but John Fetterman did pull off with around 4 points. So basically what happened was the Democrats had 50 seats, the Republicans 49 seats, one uncalled because of the state of Georgia, the runoff. But the Republicans do have the tie-breaking vote with the vice president, so they do have control technically. Now, it is still very easy for the Republicans to get what they want passed in the United States Senate because of more conservative Democrat senators, kind of like a Joe Manchin in West Virginia. So if it came down to the 50-50 mark, or 50 for Republicans, 49 for Democrats, and Joe Manchin voted with the Republicans, then it would pass in the Senate for the Republicans. So or not pass, I should say, if the Democrats were getting trying to get a bill passed. So I think that's why the Democrats are really like hoping that Raphael Warnock wins in the state of Georgia, is because they can kind of equalize that out. If Joe Manchin were to vote with the Republicans, they could have Raphael Warnock as another say to vote with the Democrats, and thus they would hold on to that bill or get that bill passed or whatnot. So anyway, what I want to talk about is how I think this race will go on December 6th with the runoff. I'm going to predict that Raphael Warnock just barely wins the Senate seat here, putting Democrats at 51. But this definitely could go for Herschel Walker as well. It's a very close race. Percentages are very close. Now, since it's going to a runoff, we can go back here and see that the Libertarian candidate, Chase Oliver, he won with 2.1% of the vote. If most of these independents voted for Herschel Walker, it would push Herschel Walker over the edge. Now, the one nice thing with runoff elections, you have more time to campaign and get your voice heard and get undecided voters that might have voted for the independent or the Libertarian candidate because they didn't know which candidate they wanted to vote for, which is nice because either political party, either candidate could sway independent voters to their side, appeal them better. So that's one benefit from the runoff, but another thing is the Democrats normally outperform the Republicans in the runoff. But if Herschel Walker was able to hold or gain the seat, be 50-50, the vice president is tied. So it would be very, very close margins either way, but it would definitely be if Raphael Warnock does win it, gives the next 2 years of the Biden administration just a little bit more capability on getting bills passed because they have one more seat being able to get bills passed easier in the Senate. So that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Hope you guys enjoyed the channel, enjoyed the video. We're going to be most likely live streaming on December 6th the runoff elections. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned for that. Join me then. I might have a speaker or two with me, so that'll be a really fun night. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you, God bless, and God bless America.